At the beginning of this video, we're in the car and the road noise is awful, so you might want to turn on your captioning. Hi guys, I'm out of my apartment. Casey took me to get my hair cut yesterday. Walmart had a Halloween special. It was $15. And she had gone the day before. She didn't know about the Halloween special was on Tuesdays. And there was a lady there that did a really good job on Casey. So I went and I got a pixie haircut because I want my $15 worth. I just did. And I'm on the way to the post office to mail my sister a birthday card. And, oh, I went and got mail. It's Medicare enrollment. Medicare enrollment season. So you'll probably be getting lots of things too. I hate that they do that in November and December, right when you're busy with other stuff, but I've got to kind of research it. Casey went to, we had police officers' night out the other day when they came to the apartment, and they had hot dogs and you got to go talk to them, and there were other things going on. Did they have the band with the loud music this year?
They don't have a band, but they put speakers outside.
Speakers outside. Oh, when I lived upstairs, I faced the inner part of the apartment complex where there's a big grassy area. You're falling, sorry. And they would blast that music so loud for a couple of hours. Oh, I hated it. But anyway, Casey went to police officer's night out, and she got a card from some insurance lady that said, thank you.
Oh, I thought that tightened it. I don't think it did.
Sorry.
It was, she would help you make a decision of who to go with. She wasn't with an insurance agent, I don't think.
She would help make the decision, guide you in making the decision.
Sure you knew all of the benefits.
And knew all the benefits. So I think I need to call that lady. But anyway, we are out in the car. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. What temperature is it, Casey? 69. And it's just a wonderful day to be outside. Casey, can you drive and tell them about the corn maze?
Oh, yeah. I hope you guys can hear me just fine. I think you
I tell you what, wait just a second. I'm going to run in the post office and buy a stamp to mail this. And so I'll have Casey tell you about the corn maze while I'm in the post office.
Hi guys, we're sitting in the post office parking lot and it is full, so hopefully the dogs won't bark at anybody. Here's my Andy, here's Molly, Toby's in the back there. Okay, so we went to this cornfield, and I never thought about anybody not knowing what a corn maze is, but I guess especially if you're from a big city up north, you probably wouldn't. But they have, the corn is just really tall. The corn, what do you call it? Not husk. Anyway, you know what the corn grows on. The corn plants that go really tall, so you can't see above them. And they have an easy obstacle course where you go through, and they have hay you climb over and a rope you can swing on. And then if it's something that I don't think I could do, you can get around it. We loved doing that. And it's just, you enter this way, and it's just a circle with this obstacle course. So it's fun and you can't get lost. But then we went into the big one. And it has this map. And as soon as I saw the map, I thought we should not be doing this. It spells out Maxwell, the trail. And then it also has a windmill. It's like, I guess if you were in a plane, you could see it, you know. But when you're down on the ground and you walk in, and there's these 6 foot tall, well, they're over 6, probably 6.5 foot, I would guess, or 7 foot. They're tall. They're really tall. So you walk in and you could go just like 10 feet, and there's already a fork where you have to choose which direction you want to go. And by this time, we already forgot what the map looked like. And so we were like, okay, well, let's go this way. And then a few feet, there's another one. And so we said, okay, we'll just keep going straight. And then we come to another one, and we're like, all right, we're not going to remember. We're not going to be able to backtrack. I thought maybe we can recognize things so we can just backtrack if we had to. but you know, it all looks the same. And there's no way to mark anything. There's no rocks. It's just all the same. There's just these big green walls. And I thought we could be lost in here for hours. And I thought, there's no emergency number. I told Mom, there needs to be an emergency phone number. So if you're stuck in the middle and you're hungry and have to pee, you can call and say, somebody come help me get out of here. I'll have to ask somebody that works there sometime. Have you ever had somebody that had been lost in there for absolute hours? But
another person is going to come along.
I guess eventually you'll see somebody. But there are so many different trails to take that people could take this other way and not pass you at all. I don't know how many people do it, but I'll have to talk to them and ask, how does anybody ever complain that they got lost for too long in there? Maybe it's just us. I don't know. I don't have a sense of direction. I guess eventually with the sun would be going down, I'd be like, oh, let's go this way. I don't know. But anyway, we turned around. I was already tired, and it was a very cool, rainy day, and the fibromyalgia was flared up, so I was hurting. So I was like, guys, we are not going to do this. So we turned around, and they didn't argue with me either. They were like, yeah, we'll get lost. So we turned around and went back out. I don't know anything else to tell about it.
I don't know. It's been years since I did the corn maze, but I thought it was fun. And we did it through the whole thing.
We did, but we went through it with an elementary school with Taylor's class.
Oh, that's right.
She was probably kindergarten or first grade.
There were teachers and a ton of kids.
And they had put up little scarecrows holding arrows. And so you don't have to go through the whole maze because it's big. I mean, there's a lot of corn there. And so you can follow the little arrows and they give you a little easy path so you're not in there forever and you don't get lost. But it was scary. I thought we will never get out of here. Especially, what if some people came up, but they were lost too? I guess you'd be lost together. But anyway, but Taylor did point out, she said, well, I guess you just put your head down and just go straight and you just barrel through the corn. You're eventually going to end up on the other side. I told her that is true. That could be a last resort thing. We could do that. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you've never seen it or understand, you cannot see between them. They are close together and they go out a little. I mean, they're not big bushes, but you know, they're
you can't
just
see
built close together. And to go in between them, it would scratch you a little bit. It's not pokey, but I don't know how to explain it. Oh, thank you for that.
They're pretty rough. They're pretty rough.
But yeah, it would be hard to do.
Well, I just
and it would trample everything. But it was fun when they had the arrows.
Maze. Did you tell them there were 3?
Oh no. Well, I told them about the obstacle course. This year, or it might have been last year, they added fairy tale course. And it was also just one big circle through the corn, so you couldn't get lost. But they had, when you first enter, they had, before the first turn, they had a sign that had the first page of the Square Little Pumpkin.
The Square Pumpkin,
is that the title? And so that was cute. We know that book. We own it, I think, if we haven't given it away by now.
I don't know, but it's about being kind to others and not bullying, and because he looked different.
It's a really cute Halloween book, and so I never know where to look. I keep looking at myself, and I think that's not right.
I don't know. Anyway, I just all around. So there was a really super easy one, and then there was a middle one, and then there was the one y'all chose.
Yeah, well, we chose all 3. We went through all 3.
Oh, you went through all 3.
We chose all 3. We didn't go through all 3. We didn't go through that last one, but we did do the little kid one, and it was cute to read that book, and just a nice little trail walk. And then the obstacle course was really fun, and then there was the scary one. There wasn't anything scary in it, but it was scary to me. I can't imagine doing one where if they had like evil clowns jumping out or something. That would be really scary.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway, okay, well, I'm going to let Mom have this, and we're going to go get us something to eat for lunch. Bye, guys.
Hi, it's Carol and Toby. Stop, Toby. The kids and Casey just left to go to church for the evening, and I'm about to make pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. So I'll videotape that for tomorrow's video. And Casey found out that at the entrance to the great big corn maze, there's a sign with one of those. It's not a barcode, I forgot what they're called, but it's a square with all kinds of black dots on it. You know, if you open up at your phone to that app reader thing, your phone can read that, and then it will give you guidelines. So if you get lost, you know which way to turn to get out of there. I looked up what I could, information about I wanted to see how many acres just the great big corn maze was. It didn't say. There was an aerial photo of it, but I didn't take that photo, so I didn't think I could take a screenshot of that to show you. But they started out in 2007 with 5 acres, all planted in pumpkins, and they let people come pick pumpkins, as many as they could carry, for $5. And then they started doing the corn maze thing. I think this is their 15th year, and they've gone from 5 acres to 80 acres. That's just the entertainment. They called it agritainment. Just their business with the 3 corn mazes, and they have a petting zoo, and they have all kinds of things, all kinds of activities for kids. And then they have campfires at night where you can come and do that. And they do things for corporate events, and you can have birthday parties there, all kinds of things. But it's all agriculture. It's not, there's no like amusement park rides or anything like that. It's all agriculture related. One is a huge pit full of corn kernels that you can jump in, and cornhole game, and you know, just agricultural type stuff. But now it's 80 acres, and Casey said the big corn maze is absolutely huge. I wish I could find out. I was going to call and ask them, but they're closed, so I couldn't give that information for you. But yes, they have that thing. You scan it on your phone, and if you get lost in there, it'll tell you how to get out. I told Casey, that is not feasible, that they don't have somebody checking or something. They got to have people come check before they close. They're not going to leave people lost in there when they close their business for the day. All right. I'll show you some cookies tomorrow. Pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Bye. Leave me a comment. Thumbs up. Let me know what's going on in your world. Okay, bye.